Hey everyone, this is Tim here. I have a new series that I'm starting. It's called Heart of a Real Man. I do need to give a warning out because this series I will be talking to my brothers in Christ about sexual temptation, how to avoid it, and what the proper use of sexual activity is. So this is more for the mature audiences, maybe not for like the junior hires, or parental discretion would be advised here. You would probably want to watch this along with your child. But the first thing is I'm wanting to start off with King David. We all know the story. I'm not really going to go into it. But there is certain things I've noticed that I've kind of highlighted about it. First off, okay, clarification. This first part is completely my opinion based off of what I've seen. You will not see this in the Bible. But if you notice, David is in a place where he never should have been at all. He should have been out at war, because the nation of Israel was at war. When that happens, the king is on the front lines. Second, he chose to walk around the roof of his castle at a time where it was very common for the Hebrew women to be bathing. David was not a stupid king. He was not a stupid man. He knew this at the time. And so he knew he was bound to see something. This seems a bit too convenient, almost as if it was planned. That's the thing. I do not think someone just kind of walks along and randomly does something this atrocious. I think they think on it, they meditate on it, and there may have been at least some flirtation with him and Bathsheba before. I don't know for sure. That's just an observation. I may be completely wrong, but that is one thing you will have to watch out for as a man. There are a lot of very pretty women. And yes, your mind is going to go into a certain place. Do not allow yourself to meditate on that. Matter of fact, the Bible even says to resist all temptation except one. When When the Bible mentions sexual temptation, it says flee. In other words, run. Do not stay with it. Do not think about it. Just get out. Do something else. Which, on top of that, David, when he sees Bathsheba, the word sees used. The word used here for he saw Bathsheba, and he saw she was very, very beautiful. If you go back to the roots, the Hebrew roots, the word used there is ra'ah, which means to look intently and long. So in other words, David looks over, he's walking along the castle, he looks over, sees a woman bathing, sees he's beautiful, she's beautiful, and then all of a sudden he goes from being the king of Israel to a 10-year-old. Whoa. I mean, just because you see something does not mean you have to stare at it. Okay, basic anatomy lesson here. On top of your body is the head. Right below it is the neck. In case you haven't noticed, the neck turns. It is very possible, if you look at something, you can easily turn away. I mean, even do what Will Ferrell did in Elf once when he realized he's singing with a naked woman. Put your hands over your face and run into the door. Just do something. On top of that, this entire encounter, I mean, yeah, he messed up. He was where he shouldn't have been. He saw something he should not have. This could have been fixed in 4 words. Get off the roof! If you are there, we are now in a generation where, quite frankly, you can't even watch an Arby's commercial without hearing one woman talk sexual to the sandwiches. So yes, unfortunately, there's going to be you're going to be exposed to sexuality at one point in time or another. If you are, and if you realize you're going to struggle with it, then get off the roof. Do something else. Go put your headphones in and find a song you like. If you're on the TV, go to the computer. If you're on the computer, go in public somewhere. Go on a walk. There is a way to get away from it. And there is a way to... I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, but on top of that, there's also the reason why David fell with Bathsheba is because he let the sexual temptation fester inside his mind. He stayed there, he watched her, and he meditated on it. He then took her and wound up committing adultery with her. That's the thing. I cannot... Okay. Men, do not, if you do get caught committing sexual sin, do not use the words, "I made a mistake." A decision is not a mistake. Tripping and falling over, that's a mistake. Taking a drink of water and then choking on it, that is a mistake. Having physical relations with a woman is a decision. It is done by meditation. You can say no just as easily as you said yes. Like I said, if you feel like you're struggling, get out of there. Do something else. But, on top of that, there's... Matter of fact, David's dilemma may not even have to be with another woman's wife, technically. I've heard this excuse of, when people are, when, people are, when, people are in a relationship, I've heard them claim that they really care for this girl. They want to show her how much they love her and things. Honestly, and most people don't understand, they really like this girl. They're going to marry him. Honestly, technically, I would be right there with you. I am in a relationship. And yes, my girlfriend is absolutely stunning. The only thing, though, if you care anything about her, remember this. Sexual conduct with someone you are not married to will either ruin a good relationship or it will keep a bad relationship going. Here's why. When you are in a relationship and you're even going to go that far as to enter in sexual activity, the relationship will then become based off of what can you do for me? How can you fulfill my needs? And that's the thing. A human can do that for a while, but at a certain point in time, they're going to run out of things they can do. They're not going to be able to fulfill what you want, or they may just be too tired at a certain times. This is what will open the door for cheating on your spouse. It could open the door for open relationships, multiple partners. And I've even seen this become a part of sexual abuse. So, yes, sex, when used incorrectly, is very dangerous. It was meant for a husband and a wife to share. It was meant to be very beautiful. But, we have, man, that is the main thing you also need. The main part of what I heard about David's story is to guard your mind mostly. Guard your mind as much as your heart. Because what I'm about to say is actually very old news. But to this day, still disturbs me to no end. Pornographic images, which is completely fake sex. That's not sex, that's a superhero movie. Okay, just to let you know, once again, when you get up into anatomy, you're going to realize that what they show in those movies, the human body cannot do. That's a really good way to break your bones. But unfortunately, it's gotten to the point where Playboy, the symbol of pornography, has now announced that they're no longer going to sell pornographic images. It is too easy to get them for free. They're not making any money off of it. This is terrifying. So, like I'm saying, guard your mind, man. We are in really bad times. You might wind up, guard your mind, make sure you're looking towards God and not others. And if you do happen to see something, don't meditate on it. Do not think about it. Get away from it. That's all I have for today. Bye.